Hi, hello, welcome to the Bible in 1 Year. My name is Leilani, and today I would like us to discuss a little bit about being called and being chosen by God. Jesus, as a rabbi, had the most incredible choice to make by choosing his disciples. Yet, he chose people that were often frowned upon. For instance, he chose Levi, a tax collector. And I think this guy was not really popular. He was hated by a lot of people because tax collectors are seen as people full of corruption. And Jesus chose hot-headed men and the sons of thunder. So they were imperfect people. Yet, Jesus chose them. Jesus had the opportunity to go to the universities of that time and choose the most intelligent, the most successful people. And yet he chose ordinary men, people that made mistakes. He chose them and says, I choose you. Will you follow me? And these men said yes. And for 3.5 years, they followed Jesus. And when they said yes to Jesus, their lives changed in a 180-degree circle. It changed because their lives were transformed, and they left the old and they walked into the new. In Luke 5 verse 33, Jesus tells this parable to the Pharisees because they often question Jesus, because like I said, the choices Jesus made was very radical. And Jesus comes and he tells them the story about how you cannot take old wineskins and put new wine in them, because it will not be good for the wine and it will not be good for the wine skins. And when Jesus said this and I read this, I asked myself, what would this mean? Because there's so many directions that this story can go into. And what I thought of is Levi. This man was sinful. When he came to Jesus and he said yes to the Lord, his life took a 180-degree change and he became a new person. And he had to leave the old so he can walk into the new. In Romans 12 verse 2, Paul writes and he says we have to be renewed in our minds. And also in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17, it says that the old has gone and the new is here. This is what I think of the old wineskins and the new wine means, is that when we come to Christ, we have to leave our old lifestyles behind, because we have to step into something new. We have to pick up our cross and follow Jesus, and the road will not look the same as the road we had already walked. And the choices that we make should be choices to glorify God, and it will be beneficial to our lives. As a child of God, I believe all of us had made this choice. So I want to just encourage you, and I want to honor you in your choices. Maybe it's not easy to turn away from the things that we are so used to, the lifestyle that we are so used to. But I can guarantee 100% that God is faithful, and when we walk in his footsteps and when we learn from him daily, our lives will never be the same, and it will turn to the better. I hope you have a lovely day. Be blessed.